Hi, my name's Dave Adams. Welcome to Good Game, Better Gamers. Last time I shared a story about my uncle and aunt and the tensions that arose during a game of Get Bit. She was at the end of the line, he was right in front of her, and they kept choosing the same number, meaning that my aunt's piece kept getting bit by the shark. Now, she kept getting angry at my uncle even though he had no ability to know which card she was going to choose. To understand this situation, I think we need to understand something about the brain. Now, when we're born, our brains don't learn how to imitate others. In fact, the way they're designed is that we imitate others so that we can learn. It's how we learn to eat solid foods. It's how we learn how to walk. It's how we learn what foods are acceptable, what clothes to wear, and how to be people in this world. It's an incredible advantage being able to imitate others. The downside is that we never stop comparing ourselves to each other. And the big problem that comes out of that is that when we compare ourselves to others, we make bad judgments about how we're doing in comparison to other people. Psychologists call this compare and despair because inevitably we don't make good judgments about how we're doing in relation to others. When other people experience success, we want to experience success, so we feel bad because they're in a better position than what we think we are. And we don't think rationally about it. For my aunt, she was despairing over the fact that she was performing so poorly in the game when it seemed like the rest of us were doing so well, even though none of us really had control over which cards she was choosing and how it resulted in her character staying at the end of the line. But it wasn't through any rational justification that she arrived at this position. It's more that compare and despair happens on an emotive and instinctual level, simply because it's part of what we do as everyday human beings in society. One of the things that we can do to help ourselves is to realize that the judgments we make in comparing ourselves to others is flawed. And the best thing we can do is just to be accepting and realize that all good things come to us in time. This leads into next week's topic of perceptive judgments. Until then, thanks for watching and enjoy your breakfast.